6 on your side at 5 continues now.
If you are looking for a true taste of rural Idaho, you might want to head to the Wood River Valley, where the annual Trailing of the Sheep Festival is just getting underway. Tonight in a special edition of Idaho Back Roads, Steve Liebenthal is live in Haley with a preview of what's going on. Steve?
Roland, every year the Trailing of the Sheep Festival happens here in the Wood River Valley, and thousands come to see exactly what it's all about. It culminates in the Trailing of the Sheep Parade that shuts down Main Street in Ketchum on Sunday. But between now and then, there are many things to see, experience, and taste, including a crowd favorite, the sheepdog trials.
Good boy.
Kelly Ware has been raising sheep for more than 14 years. And she couldn't do it without the help of canine partners like Wilson.
Wilson and I have been together for about 5 years, and we're to the point now where he can kind of read my mind. Right here, right here.
Wilson is an up-and-coming border collie, descendant from 5 generations of champions who make moving the flock look more like play than work.
Yep, it comes built right in. You have to shape it. You have to shape it. And that's what the training is. It takes about 2 years to train a dog. Walk up, Wills.
Today, Wilson is facing a difficult challenge, herding sheep that have never been worked by herding dogs.
Come on, walk. They don't see these kind of dogs at all. They work in the field with a shepherd, a four-wheeler, and some guard dogs. Right there, walk up, walk up.
80 dogs and their handlers from all around the U.S. and Canada will face that same challenge at the annual Trailing of the Sheep Festival in the Wood River Valley.
We'll see probably 3,000 or 4,000 people a day for the 3 days of the trial, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the people will cheer and hoot and holler when the dogs go through the panels and when the dogs put the sheep in the pen. And it's pretty exciting. It's one of those things that you don't get to see very often. Walk up.
The dog trials are a highlight of the festival, which also features great food and classes on cooking with lamb,
Walk up, Will.
working with wool, and of course the Trailing of the Sheep Parade, when 1,500 sheep will make their way down Main Street in Ketchum with a little help
Wilson, right here.
from handlers like Ware and her partner, Wilson.
They have to move them, and that's the only way those sheep would go. Those sheep would go, no thanks. If it was just humans, yeah.
And what would that mean to the humans?
Well, they'd probably turn around and head right back up the hill.
And Wilson had an extra challenge today because he had to separate some of the sheep from 800 sheep, and the guard dogs didn't like that at all. We weren't expecting that when Kelly agreed to give us a demonstration. She was handling half of a herd of 800, so more than 300 sheep. That's not exactly what you're going to see at the dog trials. Laura Drake is with us, the executive director of the Trailing of the Sheep. And when we see the actual dog trials, what will we see?
Well, you're going to see one dog herd 5 sheep through a course and try and get them into the pen.
And that is 3 days during the event.
It is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend.
All right, and it's one of the highlights, but of course there are many, and we're kicking off tonight at the Sustainability Center with a dinner that, of course, features
Lamb, American lamb.
Yeah, and the dinner is 2 nights, but it's full. You can't get in on that, but we have so many other events. People learn how to cook with lamb, correct?
We do. We have 6 cooking with lamb classes over the next 2 days as well.
And then, of course, the big event, the parade on Sunday. What's it like when 1,500 sheep fill Main Street in Ketchum?
It's certainly nothing you've ever seen, and even if you've seen sheep in the wild, you've never seen 1,500 of them try and go down Main Street and catch them. So we want you to join us.
Looking forward to it, and there's so much to talk about that we don't have time for it, but you can get all the information that you need at trailingofthesheep.org. Roland, it's going to be a good time.
Oh, absolutely. Scott?